It's great to be here this morning. Students, our beloved students, you are the reason why we are here this morning. I believe you are all wonderful people, excellent potentials. Please, I want you all to observe the principal officials that are coming in. As the procession begins, you will kindly stand up. Do we understand? Are you with us? These are the tray of daughters and a highly intellectual mind responsible for the molding of our students. They are the agents of change we desire in our society today. They are the engine rooms that groom our children. These are the engine room that groom the nursing students of Ondo State College of Nursing and Sciences. This is colorful. Thank you very much. May we remain standing as we take the national item. Thank you. The school, please remain standing. The school national item with you on the program. Thank you very much. Before us this morning are the management staff, the men and women at the helm of affairs Our amiable provost of the college, Professor Patricia Yu Okaigwe. Right here, we have a prolific nurses, professionals, our prudent managers of resources of this institution. Very quickly, I would like to welcome our registrar, Mr. Osayuki Jackson Obaseki.
Thank you very much. Our very dear Provost, please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. I hereby call on our Provost to declare matriculation open. Provost, ma'am.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, great alums. Good morning, distinguished faculty and staff. Welcome to our first and ever matriculation ceremony. And at this time, I declare this ceremony open. May we proceed, Mr. Registrar. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Provost. And so we go on to the business of the day. May all matriculants rise. May all our matriculants rise. I expect to see some very gallant and eager-looking nurses. Your cabs must be properly placed. Your tassel must be to your right. Your tassel must be to your right. You're all looking beautiful this morning. Where's our hostel manager, please? Hostel manager. All matriculants rise. For those parents that are here, I must tell you, the children has been well behaved since Friday, of good conduct. And it is so because during the admission process, we took the cream of the cream, the best 100 and nothing more. So the matriculants you see before you today, they are indeed worthy to appear before us, Madam Provost. And so you repeat after me. We are taking the oath. Do we have the oath with us? Yes, share with one another. That's it. I like that spirit. Nursing is caring and it is sharing. For a nurse, you must be caring and you must share. Thank you very much. So we take our oath. On admission to membership, repeat after me. On admission to membership of the Edo State College of Nursing Sciences, Benin City, I solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that I will pay due respect and obedience to the provost and officers of the college, and that I will faithfully observe all regulations, which may from time to time be issued by them for its good order and governance. I hereby call on our dear Provost to proclaim them so.
Thank you. In the exercise of the powers conferred on me by the law and all other powers enabling me to do so, and subject to your signing the matriculation register, I hereby admit you to full membership of Edo State College of Nursing Sciences. Congratulations. Mr. Registrar, may you proceed?
Okay, you all may be seated. Thank you. A round of applause for yourself, please. A resounding round of applause for yourselves. For the symbolic signing of the matriculation register, we will keep that towards the end of the program when some of our government functionaries are around. So we go to the program of the day. And at this juncture, I will want to call on the acting orator of the college to come do justice. The person that we are about to call is an associate professor in the nursing profession. So for some of you that still have that mentality that, oh, I'm just going to do nursing, you should begin to see this as a profession indeed. It is not a just thing anymore. You have nurses that are professors, associate professors, doctors, and what have you. So this morning we have in our midst an internationally recognized nurse, an associate professor from an internationally recognized university, coming to talk to us on who the professional nurse of the 21st century should be. It's on this note that I call on the orator, Mr. Emmanuel Ejovi, to come and give the citation of our August lecturer.
The Provost, ma'am, permit me to stand on existing protocols. Standing before you is Dr. Grace Ogeho Enoma. She is an absolute professional to the core. Her exploit has become a beacon in the nursing profession, and she has remained steadfast, professional, respectful, and committed to the Nigeria of our dreams by maintaining the cardinal principle of nursing profession, both in Nigeria and the United States of America. This citation cannot substitute for a well-deserved applaud for a woman committed to the nursing profession in Edo State. She is the mitochondrion in the rejuvenation of Edo State College of Nursing Sciences, and she still has the burning desire to see that the best comes out of this prestigious institution. The lesson in the life of Dr. Grace Ogeho Enoma is that she did not abandon her source. She remained passionate about the glory of her alma mater. She has taken nursing practice as not just a high calling, but a higher calling. Ogeho Enoma is the 2019 New York Yankees nurse hero. She's an adjunct associate professor at Bellevue School of Nursing and a nurse administrator at New York Presbyterian Queen. Dr. Ogehon Enoma, education includes basic nursing and midwifery from Nigeria. She has a Bachelor of Nursing University. She has a Master's in Public Health. She has a Master's in Science in Nursing, CUNY College. And a doctorate in health administration from University of Phoenix. She is a certified nurse executive, a fellow and mentor of prestigious NYU Leadership Institute for Black Nurses, and a fellow of Carnegie African Diaspora Fellowship. As a community health activist, Dr. Ogehon started a non-profit professional association called the Nigerian Nurses Association of USA to help eliminate health disparities among African immigrant communities. The association has now expanded to other states in the United States and in Canada, leading to the National Association of Nigerian Nurses in North America. Dr. Ogehon Enoma is the current executive director of that association. Through her leadership, the Federal Ministry of Health in Nigeria, in collaboration with National Association of Nigerian Nurses in North America, created an action plan on public awareness and campaign against domestic violence in Nigeria. Her leadership established Nurses Technical Committee that focuses on developing a blueprint for strengthening nurses through coordinated multi-system policies and programs. Dr. Ogehon Enoma also mentored nurses to advance their career, resulting in many nurses obtaining their PhD and doctorate in nursing practice. She has published several articles in peer-reviewed journals. Her significant contributions to the African immigrant community, the nursing profession, and healthcare in general have made her a role model to other nurses and a woman and African immigrant. Above all, she's a wife, she's a mother, she's a family-oriented person, and a strong believer in God. She puts God first, family second, and career third. That is her principle. The Provost Ma permits me to welcome Dr. Ogehon Enoma for her lecture. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You may have your seat. I'm so excited to be here today. And if you are excited, I want you to give a hand of applause to our Lord Jesus Christ, who has made today possible for us to be here alive to see this reality. I think for recollection, this school has been closed for over, 9 years, 10 years? Okay. But now we are reopening, and I'm so excited to be part of this celebration and also to witness the first intake of the College of Nursing Sciences. I'm going to appreciate His Excellency, Governor Godwin Noregase Obaseki, who has made this possible. Without him, we will not be here today. We really appreciate His Excellency for doing a great job. The Provost, Dr. Patricia Okigwe, thank you. Edo State College of Nursing, academic staff, want to thank you. My fellow alumni, you see this, please, I want to appreciate these men and women in blue who came out here to support you. Kilometer 6 family, we call ourselves. went through this school. They are now mothers, they are now professionals. So my fellow alumni, I want to appreciate you. My professional colleagues, congratulations to you incoming students, our future nurses. Your hard work has paid off, as the registrar has said. For you to be here today, out of many who took the entrance exam, shows your dedication to hard work already. Congratulations, parents, families and friends that are here today, for your return on investment. Without your support, your children will not be here today. To State School of Nursing, former faculty members, I think I saw Mrs. Ikeji. Could you please stand up? She was my lecturer. Oh, yes. She was my lecturer, and she's here today. Yes, so Ms. Ikeji, who are here today, I say thank you for your invaluable contributions to the nursing profession and the healthcare system. I'm glad to say that I'm a product of your expertise and leadership. As a nurse of over 30 years, I still recall from my early days of basic nursing in this school the importance of quality patient care. This school gave me the tools to succeed. The excellent foundation laid here gave me the skills and competency to do what I do today. I'm indeed very grateful. To be New York Yankee nurse hero is no joke. But this school prepared me for that role. And I'm so happy. And that is the excitement I have. Because it would have been a shame when they ask you, what school did you go to? Say the school is closed. But no longer closed. It's open. No longer School of Nursing, but College of Nursing Sciences. I am proud to say I am a proud nurse of the product of this school. Great nurses, excellent nurses, scientific nurses, awesome nurses, handsome nurses, beautiful nurses. I am so proud to be a nurse. Any day, anytime. The professional nurse of the 21st century have been asked to speak on that topic. My comprehensive educational preparation from basic school of nursing, midwifery, and then when I went to US, I have to start all over again. 4 years of BSc, nursing, master's in public health, master's in nursing, and I said, I'm not going to stop. I want to see the highest level of education. Instead of focusing on just nursing or public health, I did my doctorate in health administration. Health administration. To give me that opportunity to understand what it takes to provide excellent patient care, what it takes to make our patients safe, what it takes to make our patients satisfied. And that is why I went that route. And based on that preparation, years of knowledge, I have come to realize, and it has shaped my perspective of healthcare delivery, that excellent nursing care is the epitome of good patient outcomes, and competent nurses drive excellent nursing care. Competent nurses drives excellent patient care. Why the topic? Nursing remains the backbone of health system worldwide. To achieve better health for all, the nursing profession must be committed to sound nursing and skilled in policy, politics, and care, what is known as PPC. Nurses must be creative in their approaches as they are confronted with new challenges in a changing world. To our incoming students, I say welcome to the nursing profession. Nightingale identified nursing as a scientific discipline separate from medicine. To be called a nurse is an honor, a profession of the highest realm. You may have joined the profession for one reason or the other. However, the essence of nursing is an unconditional love for mankind. As a nurse, you must discover and understand the opportunities, responsibilities, and concerns that are integral to the profession. As a nurse, you are a scientist. As a nurse, you are a psychologist. As a nurse, you are a pharmacist. As a nurse, you are a biochemist. As a nurse, you are a social worker. As a nurse, you are expert in data analysis. As a nurse, you are a manager and an administrator, just to name a few. Competent nurses drives what? Excellent nursing care. As a nurse, because you are the center of it all. Without you, that patient may not survive. The patient, the doctor, or the surgeon may do what? Carry out the surgery and they leave the patient under your care. I'd rather have a competent nurse than to have the best doctor in the world, because he leaves, and who is left with the patient? The nurse. And that is why Florence Nightingale to Jean Watson says that the concept of nursing is about caring. Let's look at that. From Florence Nightingale, which put forth the mother of nursing, that a nurse means any person in charge of a personal health of another, and that nursing ought to assist the reparative process. Neither nursing nor medicine can do anything but remove obstruction. Neither can cure, nature alone cures. Nursing puts the patient in the best condition for nature to act upon him. So as nurses, you remove what? Obstructions, and you remove barriers. You provide the enabling environment for that patient to be in optimal care. Another theorist says that, which is Virginia Anderson, a nurse theorist who is known as the Nightingale of the modern nursing, said the unique function of the nurse is to assist the individual, sick or well, in the performance of those duties contributing to the health of his recovery or death. So as a nurse, you are there because this individual cannot perform those duties that he or she would have done if they have the strength, the knowledge, and the know-how. And that is why you are there as a nurse. The next theorist, Jean Watson, who is a contemporary nursing, added, when we include caring and love into our work, we discover that nursing is not just a job, but a life-giving and a life-receiving career for a lifetime of growth and learning. And I will say welcome to lifelong learning. As an incoming nurse, you will learn so much about the art and science of nursing and be prepared to deliver quality and innovation in patient care in a system that is complex, very complex and fragmented. A system that undergoes changes, constant changes in response to incoming costs, changes in demographics, new technology. Just as you have your phone, you know, I'm not sure if most of you remember the kind of phone we have in those days, where you have to, I don't know how many of you were born then, but now look at the phone you have now. Just as these technologies are changing, the healthcare system is changing as well. As a registered nurse then, professional nurse, these changes will influence your ability to strategically care for your patients and yourself. I say to you, take advantage of these opportunities and the tools you will be given. Your nursing license, key, and I want you to note this, Your nursing license will be a blunt instrument to build something bold with innovation in patient care. You've been trained right now to remove what? Obstructions and barriers so that the patient could gain what? Optimal health care. It is no longer enough to say, I'm just a nurse. No, you will be referred to as a registered professional nurse. And as a registered professional nurse, you are a light to humanity. And to humanity and to your patient. As a light, you will bring hope to the hopeless. As a light, you will bring help to the helpless. You are the light. You are the eyes. You are the ears of your patient. When the individual is sick, that person is at the darkest moment of his or her life. But the nurse as a light brightens the moment. You are the light for that individual when somebody is at the darkest moment. Yes, the Bible says when light comes, what happens? Darkness comprehended it not. So when a nurse comes, what happens? Barriers, obstructions should roll away. So as a nurse, you are the light that removes darkness from the individual life. You are the light that removes the barrier, financial barriers, access barriers, economical barriers, environmental barriers. What is that barrier? The nurse should be able to remove the barrier so that the patient can obtain optimal health care. I say, welcome again. You want to think about it, if that is where you want to be. 30 years ago, I was made to understand from the beginning that as nurses, our job is never finished. Either at home or in whatever institution we work. It's not a 9-to-5 job. According to Florence Nightingale, and I love this quotation, in 1893, Florence Nightingale says, health is not only to be well, but to use well every power we have. Wherever position you find yourself, to use well every power you have. That is what health is about. You know, although these words were spoken years ago, 1893, but they stand the test of time and are an inspiration to us today. Why? Reflecting on these words, I recognize that nursing is not just about providing care. Nursing is about the general commitment to the values of mankind. Nursing is the what? General commitment to the values of mankind. Freedom, equality, solidarity, tolerance, respect for nature, observance of human rights, and assurance of sustainable developmental and environmental protection. This commitment involves spiritual and social, economic, and environmental. Fortunately, as nurses, we have direct experience and thorough knowledge of these needs. According to the Institute of Medicine, this is the area I want us to focus on. Institute of Medicine IOM report in 2011 that nursing is what? Leading change. These are the 5 pillars I'm going to talk about briefly. 5 pillars of change that must take place in healthcare system for good patient outcome to occur. And what are those 5 pillars of change that must happen in healthcare system? For us to have good patient outcome, for us to have good healthcare delivery system in the world, we need these 5 pillars. 1, education. The rapidly changing healthcare system requires nurses to possess increasing knowledge, clinical competency, greater independence, and autonomy in clinical judgment, because you are right there with the patient. You will know you are the best scientist as a nurse of that patient. It's no longer enough that you're the blood pressure. If that patient is having high blood pressure, what about the community? So you have to see your community through the lens of that patient that is in front of you. Practice, because your role as a nurse is to do what? Remove barriers, remove obstruction, not only from the patient that is in front of you, but those barriers and obstructions that is in our community, that is in our society. So identify barriers to care and strategies to overcome those barriers. And I so much I'm excited to see these young and talented students right now. And we want your what? Your talent, your expertise. Yes, dancing to heal. You could what? Heal the patient through your dancing. You have talent for dancing? Sure, you could use it. You have talent for poetry? Sure, as a nurse, you could use poets for healing. So as a nurse, it's not just what? Giving injection, it's more than that. We're talking about social determinants of health. What is that talent that you have that you can use to heal the society, that you can use to heal the community, that you can use to heal, the patient? So we talk about what? Practice. Practice to the level of your education. Number 3, collaborations. You cannot do anything without collaboration. It's not about the doctors or the nurses. The patient is the center of care. And that is why we say, what? You are a pharmacist. You are what? A chemist. What else are you? Biochemist. What else? Social worker. What else? Manager. What else? Nutritionist. So because the patient is what? Under your care, you are coordinating the care. So collaboration. You have to be skilled. You have to have the skill set to deal with people at all levels. The housekeeper is part of the team. The goal of collaboration is to transform care, optimize patient satisfaction, and create better patients. You might be the best nurse in the world. If the environment where you provide care is what? Is dirty, what is the care is all about? Nothing. That is why the housekeeper is what? Part of the team. Collaboration. You have to collaborate, with everybody. So the goal of collaboration is to transform care, optimize patient satisfaction, and create better patient outcome through teamwork and service excellence. So you can see 3 pillars. What was the first pillar? Education. Number 2 pillar? Practice. Number 3? Collaboration. Number 4, research and data, right? Research. Information is a critical impetus for action. Information about mortality, and we know that about 20% of the global maternal mortality is in what? Nigeria. So we need that information, that data, about health and health utilization. How many primary health care centers do we have? How many do we need? So we need this data to help us plan, to lead. Nurses need to use innovative research approaches that move beyond research as academic exercise. You don't want to waste your time to collect information and leave it what? Under your bed. We have to utilize it to change what? Bring changes and remove what? Barriers. Nurses must generate new understanding. What I hate, even as a nurse leader, is to hear this is the way we've always done it. Right. Guess what? We've moved on. You are still there. We don't do it that way anymore. So as students, you come in with ideas, right? So you have what? Technology know-how. We have the experience over here. And when the two come together, what happens? Good patient outcome. Don't say, well, I'm just a student. Bring those ideas. We need new knowledge, new understanding on how our treatment works. How the things we are doing, is it working? So nurses must not only rely on old information, but generate new understanding and to disseminate the understanding in practical and easily accessible ways to all stakeholders. What get measured get done. We have to measure it. It's not enough to do things. Why are we doing it? What is the outcome? Data is very important. So nurses must use data to set priorities and guide policies and programs. So what was number 1 pillar? Education. Number 2? Practice. Number 3? Collaboration. Number 4? I think you all have passed already. Number 5, leadership. Very critical. To play an active role in addressing these pillars, nursing profession must produce leaders throughout the system from bedside to the boardroom. Now we can start looking to see how many leaders we have in this room out of the 100 people. You don't have to wait to graduate before we get leaders. Leaders are identified from the moment you step your foot into this school. When you see that something is not done, you're not waiting for the academic staff. So leaders We need leaders, so that we can do what? Optimize patient care. Nurses must not only maintain clinical status, but nurses must be at the table where policies are being made. This is where I have problems. Unfortunately, we have few nurses at the policy level, and we wait for what? Implementation. It's too late when you are implementing. If you are not there when decisions were made, guess what? Your implementation is going nowhere. So you want to be at the table. If you are not at the table, you'll be in the menu. And that is why most nurses complain. We don't want complainants. We want our problem solvers. So you have to be at the table so that when policies are being made, your input is needed to what? Change patient outcome. Politics is a necessary part of policy process. A lot of nurses say politics is dirty. Well, good luck. Because if you are not part of it, you will be implementing. And then you will not be happy with that. So politics is a necessary part of the policy process when multiple interest groups compete to achieve individual goals. So when you are not there, when the money is being shared, what happens? Nothing goes to nursing. So you have to be there so that you can have funding for nursing care. It's about patients. So you need those decisions. Through effective political action, nurses can positively influence legislative decisions and health policies. If you are not there, we have about what? 0.2% nurses at the policy level. We want these 100 people to change that. I will leave you with this. Maya Angelou said, I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Nurses must not only maintain high clinical standards, but also serve service that satisfies the patient. One thing that is very trending in my environment right now is patient satisfaction. You can be the best nurse in the world. If you don't provide it in a way that the patient is satisfied, you've not done anything. To meet this dual challenge, and what is that? Providing clinical skills and also what? That satisfy the patient. Nurses must understand what constitutes both clinical excellence and patient satisfaction. Please, I want the 100 students to stand up. And if you are a nurse, if you want to stand up, that would be great. Before I do this, I just want to again review those 5 pillars. What are the 5 pillars? Education, practice, and leadership. I need you to look at your hands. Look at your hands. Bring them out. They are hands of miracles with which you will bring caring, love, and happiness to your patients, your family, and loved ones. As you provide care every day, remember that your hands represent the symbols of your strength and the profession. As such, I would challenge you with Martin Luther King words that says, if a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep the streets, even as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sing so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will pause to say, here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well. Thank you. You may have your seat. Remember, your degree is what? A blunt instrument. Build something bold with it using Florence Nightingale lamp. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, madam. We're indeed very grateful. Please be seated. If you have never been inspired to be a nurse, I'm sure by now you are inspired. We're indeed very grateful. This is an international lecture. It is world class. It can't get better than this. Thank you very much again. And at this juncture, I would, before I call on our provost to give her address, I would like the public relation officer to come recognize some dignitaries in our midst. This school is what it is today because some people made it so. And they are here today, some of them are here today, to see what their school has become. So much thanks to our amiable governor, His Excellency Godwin Obaseki. PRO.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We are honored to have some distinguished personality in our midst this morning. Firstly, I would like to recognize our mother, Comrade Dr. Lady C.I. Ijegede. She's a retired director of nursing principal, State School of Nursing and Midwifery, Benin City. Followed by Mrs. Stella E. Obasui, former lecturer, State School of Nursing. She's a retired DNS. Also, Dr. Mrs. Joy O. Otohila, retired DDNS, Central Hospital. We also have Honorable Lady Belinda Ogiefa, immediate past Vice Chairman, Oredo Local Government Council. We have in our midst Comrade N. Catherine Esimio, Chairman, National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwifery, Edo State, midwife. We also have in our midst Reverend Mrs. Queen Asemuta, we have in our midst our mother, grandmother. If I start reading her qualifications, we will not live till the evening. I'd like to welcome Pastor Mrs. H.C. Alice. She is the Director, Nursing Service, Edo State, the Chairman of DNSS nationwide, a board member of Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Thank you very much. I would like to welcome able registrar, Mr. Obaseki Jackson Usayuki.
Thank you very much. I'm so excited. You know, one beautiful thing I've noticed about this noble profession called nursing is that they all look very strong. There's something they are doing that they've not told us. They all look very, very strong. We thank God for this. It is time to listen to the address of our internationally recognized provost. A woman that is academically sound and ethically enviable. Please stand to your feet, all graduates and guests here present, as we welcome to the podium our very own provost, Professor Patricia Okeagui.
Good morning. The governor of Edo State and visitor of the College of Nursing Sciences, His Excellency, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, the Deputy Governor, Comrade Philip Shabu, the commissioners here present, permanent secretaries from various ministries, officers and principals from other institutions, the Deputy Provost, the Registrar, the Bursar, the Director of Facility, the Head of Nursing Services, faculty and staff of Edo State College of Nursing Sciences, distinguished alumni and professional colleagues, esteemed colleagues present, matriculating students, parents and guardians, ladies and gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this epoch-making event that marks the official entry of students into higher institutions of learning. For this 2021 and 2022 academic session, the matriculating students here are the first cohort of 100 students admitted into this prestigious Edo State College of Nursing Sciences after its holistic revamping, remodeling, and upgrading to a college. The State School of Nursing Benin, as the school was formerly known, was in 1954 by the then Western Region government to train nurses who will satisfy the medical and health needs of the people. In 1968, the school was approved to run a midwifery program. Upon that, the name was changed, recoined to State School of Nursing and Midwifery to capture the addition. This professional institution became a renowned education and health hub in Nigeria. Having experienced robust development, the school moved to its current location in 1977. However, in 2012, the school lost its accreditation due to poor funding, poor record-keeping system, inadequate teaching and non-teaching staff, lack of enabling laws backing its existence, and inadequate offices, among other things. Upon coming on board, the Edo State Governor, His Excellency, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, swung into action with his Making Edo Great Again, the mega agenda, to make Edo an education and health hub in the world, improve the healthcare system of Edo people, and to produce well-trained professional nurses for local and international consumptions. Sequel to the above, a full assessment of the school was ordered and recommendations made, followed by proper planning, implementations, and renovations, resulting to what we see today. Consequent upon the renovations of the existing structures and additional structures and acquisition of new medical, teaching, and demonstration equipment, the Edo State House of Assembly on the 12th of October this year passed the Edo State College of Nursing Sciences Law of 2021, while repealing the Edo State College of Nursing and Sciences Law, Nursing and Midwifery Law of 2015. And on the 25th of October 2021, just a few weeks ago, the school received a 2-year provisional accreditation from the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria to reopen the nursing and midwifery programs. So, we are fully back on our feet, but this time stronger, and we thank our executive governor for his dedication, commitment, and willingness to put Edo State on the global map in healthcare delivery, restoring this giant institution to its pride of place. It is imperative to note here that the vision of the Edo State government is to have a college of nursing that will produce well-trained and competent nurses who will compete fairly with their international counterparts. The school is not meant for just local consumption, but also for international community, and will affiliate and collaborate with notable institutions across the globe. We have a robust and encompassing curriculum consistent with the provisions of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Also, we are proud of the investment that has been made in this establishment, and we can confidently state that Edo State College of Nursing Sciences houses the best of facilities and equipment in Nigeria and abroad. I urge you, therefore, to take ownership of this institution, be it an alumni, be it a staff or faculty or student. Take ownership of this institution and work towards preserving its assets and integrity. My vision for this College of Sciences is that it's first among its equal, most preferred, making significant contributions to the society, efficiently run, self-reliant, and a force to be reckoned with among schools of nursing globally. This we strive to achieve by empowering you, the students, with the needed skills, knowledge, and core meaningful values that contribute to the nursing profession. And I challenge you all to enlist in this robust vision. Therefore, students, be wise, resourceful, resilient, and ethical in all your dealings, taking into consideration the nursing professional ethics. Bear in mind that you are here to walk in the ever-busy lane and your destiny, and be ready to clear from exam malpractice, cultism, hooliganism, and other forms of social vices. On our part as an institution, we assure you a maximum security here on campus and in our hostels. However, we plead that you report any suspicious activities to the school authorities and all our security personnel stationed in strategic places. Finally, students, I charge you all to be humble, inquisitive, and ever ready to learn to make yourself, your family, the school, and Edo State proud everywhere you go. As our motto reads, knowledge for service. Work hard to break academic records while you acquire skills and attitude backed by sound moral behavior to be able to render quality services to humanity. Do not be hostile to anyone, whether you are in the school hostel or in the community or at the bedside or anywhere you find yourself. Be friendly, be professional. Put on your thinking cap and know why you are here, and be ready and willing to notice something and to make a change when you see one. Take advantage of the qualified faculty that we have here, our simulation and demonstration lab and equipment, our conventional and e-library, and the multiple resources that are available to you here. Having said this, stay close to your tutors. Accept constructive criticisms and do not be shy to ask questions if you need one. Remember, you are here to learn. In conclusion, my sincere gratitude goes to everyone, every individual, every groups who have contributed in one way or another to bring this day to fruition. But I especially acknowledge the team from ANADAC, led by the consultant, Mrs. Esther Oshunuyi, DMP, a professional nurse to the core. She demonstrated sheer strength and energy that a nurse can make a difference. When Dr. Grace was speaking, she goes that nurses has to be at the table where the policies are made. And this is clearly evident in this place here, because she was at the table, she directed the affairs to the construction of this institution to the point that everything we can possibly need is made available. In contrast, there are places where a nurse is not part of the construction team. You may come into your area, there is not even a wash hand basin. You can't wash your hands. And you know that hand washing is 101 for us, right? But not the case here. Madam Esther, I salute you. Thank you for giving my team and myself a soft landing. Because if you weren't here, I wouldn't know where to start. Because for me, I did not know Edo. I did not know nothing, a place to stand. Thank you. We truly appreciate you. Again, I have to thank Dr. Gray began for us. We are going to have many long lunch breaks together in order to address the issues of the affairs of this school. Thank you and welcome. So, to my courageous and vibrant staff, the work has started. And we must see this. And you know, I know that you guys are equal to the task because you have demonstrated that every single way. You have given it all up to until this point. But the onus is on us all too to guide, lead, encourage, and support our students to see that they attain good success. I salute you all for your courage and for your will and zeal. Thank you, my staff. On your behalf, the leadership, the faculty and staff of Edo State College of Nursing Sciences, I say congratulations and happy matriculations to all. Yours in service, my true self. Thank you.
A very big thank you, Amiable Provost. Without further ado, we call on our guest lecturer. We have a little gift for you from the college. And please, can you come forward to receive it?
Okay, will the leadership step forward? DNS, the leadership, step forward. What is our, my dear? Madam Consultant, come forward. Dr. Grace, my sister, my professional colleagues, my esteemed mentor, my everything, and now I can claim myself to be an Edo person. So this is from Edo State College of Nursing Sciences, and it reads, an award of excellence presented to worthy alumni, Dr. Grace Ogeho Enoma, for your professional role in the development of the nursing profession worldwide, especially in Nigeria, Edo State in particular. Courtesy, Edo State College of Nursing Sciences.
Thank you very much. We are not done yet. You know, our alumnus, the Kilometer 6.
Sorry, I just want to use this to say that when I said God first, family second, career third, I really mean it. My mother-in-law is here in the house today, who has supported me. Iye. This is for Iye. You know, thank you. Yeah, she goes to school with me. Thank you. Yeah.
cannot climb up. In this college, we have a very deep heritage of our alumnus. They have been with us all the way. And just about now, we have not even started, though they've started spoiling us with gifts. And just this morning, we saw something beautiful, and I'm sure the madam has something to say about it. Thank you very much.
Great nurses. Beautiful, intelligent nurses. Yeah. Today is not just day for plenty. Because the Bible says that when the Lord turned the captivity of Zion, they were the dream. You will excuse me, let me remove this mask. It was like a dream just to hear that our dear Kilometer 6, because that is the name we call here. During our time, what is called Kilometer 6 Saple Bini Road, and it was virtually empty. We call it Kilometer 6. And we got together and felt that it is high time we see what will happen to this school. And an Amazon, Dr. Grace, put us together. And another person called Vivian Orobosa, Chooks Ikpomosa, they were the 86 sets of this school. We got together and said, since this school is opening, it is a dream come true. And to stamp our feet, for us to introduce ourselves to the young nurses. Because for this, taking this oath of matriculation today, you're already a nurse. Therefore, for us to introduce ourselves to the upcoming nurses, we decided to make life beautiful for you. That instead of going to the streets and into the town to make simple things as photocopy, we decided Kilometer 6 family, the old students of then Bender State School of Nursing, and now State School of Nursing, Edo State, and now Edo College of Nursing. This is for you. Great nurses. Great nurses. Intelligent nurses. Articulate nurses. Confident nurses. Confident nurses. The hands are care. And as a thing of pride, we have a nurses anthem. And the reason for this anthem is to boost your morale, to make you love nursing the more. We will sing our nurses anthem and you will listen. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Thank you, my Kilometer 6 family. You know, I've arrived and I'm part of you. So you guys have to tell me what is this, what I can do to register to be a member. Yes, so thank you.
We have a mother, a prudent manager. She's a visionary leader. This place you are seeing today, with her handwork, she was able to put all these things together. It's none other person than Mrs. Esther Oshunloyi. We also have in our midst Mrs. Mary Igaro, Director of Nursing Service, HMB. We have in our midst Adekoya, DNS Adekoya Central Hospital. We also have in our midst DNS Omoruyi Central Hospital, Benin City. We also have in our presence Mrs. E. Omoruyi, person of Honorable Oyigwe from Bosa, and we have Mrs. Adekoya in our midst. We have one of our principal officials here is acting HOD GST, Mrs. Acting HOD Midwifery, Mrs. Afogba Lorenta. I hope our students are not sleeping. Great nurses. Great nurses. I hereby call on the cultural group to give us little entertainment before I usher in the next line of action. Thank you.
I want to appreciate the Almighty God for His goodness and for the gift of life. I'm particularly grateful to witness today. I welcome all our mothers in the house, all our alumni and our great nurses, the mothers and everyone here. I want to thank God for making today a reality. It has been a burden and a passion. Before I became director of nursing services, it was a fight. And as soon as I came in, it was like things were not going to work out. Especially when I went for a workshop in Akwa Ibom, where an ultimatum was given to all schools that by 2023, schools of nursing will be phased out. And I came back with that passion. I sponsored myself to that program, and I had to do a memo to the governor to say, right now, we have been given an ultimatum. We are not even placed because we have closed down, so we are not even in the list. We have to do something. And I'm glad the governor took action immediately and began this work. At the point I was getting called, are you sure this will happen? It's like nothing is happening. Are you saying something is happening and yet you are not seeing any work going on? I said, hold on. We have a governor that is wait and see. And I know that one day you will wake up and you will see. And I'm glad today that everyone woke up to see, not just seeing, but to see something that is an edifice globally. And our provost just said it, that it is the best Nigeria outside the country. We want to appreciate God that He made this a reality. And we thank God for our sister, Anadak, and all that worked to make this possible. And our NAM that did not sit down. Our FOGOM and everyone that contributed to make sure this thing came to reality. For our students, you have come to a great family. Nursing is not bread and butter. You didn't come to nursing because, oh, you couldn't get JAMB to go to other profession. If that is why you came, you have just failed. Because nursing is one of the most difficult professions you can ever see. You will know very soon by the time you start lectures. So I want you to tighten up your belt. It is not time for play. You didn't come to this edifice to play. Get yourself ready. If you do great hard work in this place. I want to thank God and I want to wish you all the best in this profession. Thank you and God bless you.
Madam Provost, please permit me to call on the next person on the list. The people usually say, you have to lose weight so that you'll be smart. You have to lose weight so that you'll be this. I know a lot of people that have demystified that myth. Being smart is being well and being passionate about what you do. And the next person I'm about to call is a passionate, dedicated, professional nurse. Please put your hands together and welcome on board Mrs. Esther Oshuli.
Thank you very much, Registrar. And good morning, all. Again, like I just said, my name is Esther Oshunluyi. I'm the consultant that led the implementation phase of this great work the governor, as in his wisdom and by the grace of God, put down for Edo nurses, patients, and all Edo people. And I am so honored and humbled to be part of this. We were at the governor's office last week, or 2 weeks ago, when he said, "Hey, Esther, you are looking so fresh now. You are not stressed anymore." I said, "Your Excellency, we got accreditation." So since then, I've been looking fresh. So, and I told you, my husband actually told me, Edo is growing on me. I've been here for a year. And I really use this opportunity to thank His Excellency. Okay, I'm going to pause. My talk will be later. Commissioner here.
Please, as a commissioner, walk into the hall. I think we need to respect, give honor to who honor is due by standing to our feet. Thank you.
Without Jehovah, I just want to say thank you to you for watching over me. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching over me. Hey, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching over me. Oh, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching over me. Holy Sebuka, you won't be anywhere. Also, something that don't hold. Hey, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching over me. Hey, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching over me. We can run me bank and check without your home. We can run me bank and without Jehovah. I just want to say thank you to you for watching all over me. I just want to say that I'm grateful for fighting all my battles. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching all over me. Hey, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching all over me. Oh, Papa, I just want to say thank you. Papa ne me gunyeli na ne fi na melo boys ke ne kai ne buteli obro na yan waka choice of go maybe from nothing we buni won bonyenu e be kampia kwalobaro mesibililu nenu abulo mono bi wan ne tolum na street agona picture men na ne buchi men na beat muna chukudi na manwalu ga mu legit chimo bi nwata ni tuku ne mezi na beat muna chike oze ma chukuka ijibia chineke ubedike papa wa onye nwolo ku ne membo nyiri dike isiki dozielu mono de chomi jimu be fine moro do is it bad? Hey, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching all over me. Hey, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching all over me. Oh, Papa, I just want to say thank you for watching all over me. Can I no more be some more? Can I no more be some more? Can I no more be some more? Only such a balloon to go. Can I no more be some more? Only such a balloon to go. Can I no more be some more? Only such a balloon to go.
Magic beats.
and the visitor of college. May we all rise to our feet to welcome her into the auditorium. Thank you very much. Please, you can come in. Please, you can come in. Thank you very much. The Honorable Commissioner for Health. Thank you very much. Please, you may be seated. Thank you very much. I was waiting for the representative of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of the State, ably represented by the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Professor Obey Akuria. A round of applause, please. Please may we rise to receive the Honorable Commissioner for Health and the representative of His Excellency. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the honor. Please be seated. Thank you. The special advisor to His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State on Strategy, Policy, and Projects, permanent secretaries here present, officers, principals, and leaders of other institutions here present, the provost and deputy provost, the registrar, bursar, facility director, and other leaders of the Edo State College of Nursing Sciences, distinguished faculty and staff of this institution, distinguished alumni, matriculating students, parents and guardians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, other distinguished ladies and gentlemen here present, it is my pleasure to be here today. And I count it an honor to be representing His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, at this auspicious occasion. Being the first matriculation ceremony after the opening or the reopening of this treasured institution, it's no doubt that the governor would have loved to be here by himself. And I won't be surprised if he walks in any minute from now, if he can make it. We had to leave the ESCO chambers to come into this meeting. And from here, we have another assignment at which he must be present. And that's why he's not here at this time. There are many reasons why we should celebrate today. The past, the present, and the future call for celebration. This institution has history. This institution has legacies. For a while, almost a decade, it was moribund. But today, we can celebrate. We celebrate the vision that gave birth to this institution so many decades ago. We celebrate those who labored during the founding years and thereafter to raise the crop of graduates who are now trailblazers across the world. We celebrate the resilience of the staff and of the team that worked to get this place reaccredited. We celebrate the vision, the commitment, the passion, the doggedness of the governor, who determined that beyond getting reaccreditation, we should have an institution that stands head and shoulders above others in the continent. Above all, today we stand to celebrate God who has made all this possible. Last year, we celebrated the 100th posthumous birthday of the mother and father of nursing, Florence Nightingale. As I came into this place today, I remembered some of what I know about the pioneering work of that woman. And in my heart, I prayed that if there is no history in the curriculum of the school, we should all try to read history, the history of nursing. I speak to the matriculating students, and I call on you from my heart to go back and read about the history of nursing and make up your mind to be bridge builders. Make up your mind to live and practice your nursing outside the mold that the current society may dictate. Yes, we know that the students who are matriculating today are drawn from the society, but you can make up your mind to be different. Nightingale has her name etched in gold because she lived far ahead of her times. She lived beyond the billing of her professional calling. She did the extra at personal price. Today we remember her. My prayer is that we will remember you wherever you go. Healthcare in Nigeria requires champions. Champions in the very many disciplines that work in the same space. Champions who will put the interests of our citizens above self-interest and above professional tough fights. As we say, you never know who that next patient will be. And so the word I leave with the faculty and with the matriculating students and with our parents is that we should make a commitment to being the bridge builders who will deliver to Edo State, to Nigeria, and to the world at large the kind of healthcare team spirit, the kind of quality healthcare that we would love to have if we were the patients lying on the bed. On this note, I congratulate the faculty, the students, the parents. I congratulate Edo State that we have cause to rejoice today. Thank you very much.
I call on the PRO to give us some announcements. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, the main information here this morning is mainly for the students. Immediately after the closing formalities, you are expected to return your academic gown to your hostel manager. Do we understand?
I'm sure you want to take pictures. You want to dance with it. But you certainly cannot sleep with it. So do what you have to do and make sure you return it on time. Is that okay? Today. Nurses like caring and honoring people. And just because they know our executive governor is coming, they have prepared something for him. And so I call on the DNS to come do the honors.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, the Wake and See Governor, ably represented by our amiable Commissioner, Professor Akoria, we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you and thank you again for making the dream of nurses in Edo State a reality. It was like all hope was lost But suddenly, light came up. And today we are all happy that our school is not just back, but is bouncing above every other school. We just felt that we'll use this opportunity to honor you, Your Excellency, the nurses in Edo State, and the alumni, both in diaspora and in Nigeria. We want to say thank you for making this a reality. We really, really appreciate you. We feel like carrying you on our head and walk you around the state to say thank you. We want to appreciate you. We have gifts from nurses in the alumni, both in diaspora, but I'll present one. First of all, present that. Then one of our nurses in diaspora, Mrs. Mary brought us. I'll call on Grace first of all. Tonya, come and present this for the governor on behalf of the alumni. All the alumni can present Kilometer 6 family. They actually wrote an appreciation on the newspaper yesterday. So on behalf of the alumni, internationally, both international and national, and Edo State, we want to say we are grateful, sir. We appreciate you, we love you, and we are proud of you. Thank you, ma'am. Hello. Thank you very much. We are going to have time for dance. And on behalf of Mary Osabo from the United States of America, we want to say thank you. She was a pioneer in 2016, had a press conference to fight that this school must be opened. And she was saying thank you. She will have been here, but she will be here later. And she is presenting this too for His Excellency.
I hereby call on our provost to declare matriculation closed.
Thank you, Registrar. I yield to the Deputy Provost. I want her to do the closing remarks. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my Commissioner of Health, my Provost, Dr. Ogeo, Mrs. Esther, our consultant, my DNS, and all our DNSs retired and in service, and our alumni. Good afternoon. Good afternoon also the students, the matriculants. I'm so happy. I don't know how to put it, I don't know how to say it, because those people that were here when the close was closed down, and we know what happened and how the school was before the reopening. In fact, I don't know how to thank our Governor Norris Obaseki, the Wake and See Governor, the Dr. Nadu Governor. We say we are very grateful. Thank all our invitees, the parents that also came to grace this occasion, and the pioneer students. You are very lucky to be the first students for this school. The school, Edo College School of Nursing Sciences. You are welcome. I know that your stay here will be very interesting, and at the end of your stay here, we are going to record 100% of our final exam by the grace of God. We are ready to work. The staff are ready to work with the faculty. We are ready to work very hard to make sure that we impart the knowledge that we have into you. At this point, I want to declare the matriculation closed.
Shall we rise for the national anthem, please? We should close with the national anthem.
Please, you want to close with the national anthem or the national anthem? Please, I want us to take our nurses at team now that Commissioner of Health is here.
We are called to serve humanity, endowed with the art and science of caring. We are built on integrity and discipline that transcends through every generation. Immaculate and amicable, we are the source of hope to ailing ones, and the foundation for building a healthy world. Together we shall stand. Mercies are great, mercies are caring, and epitome of humility and service. We are specially ordained for this occasion. Yes, I'm proud to be in us. From near and far we have gathered with one goal, to uphold the good name of our profession, and for neatness and splendor, understanding, R for responsiveness, S selfless service, I innovative and initiative, N for honorability, G for gentleness and love. Mercies are great, epitome of humility in service. We are specially looking for this occasion. Yes, I'm proud to be in house.
Please while we remain standing, we want the provost entourage to take a recession. We all remain standing while they recess. Thank you very much. Please, for those of you in the hall, refreshments have been provided. Remain on your seats and you'll be given your refreshments. For our Kilometer 6 alumni, you have your Thank you very much. Please remain seated and collect your refreshments. Thank you.
Mikongwame bengeche without Jehovah. Mikongwame fenge meo without Jehovah. I just wanna say thank you to you for watching all over me. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over. Hey, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over. Oh, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over. Holy Sebuka, Holy Sebuka Lamo. You could be anywhere, also so he and no more. Hey, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over. Hey, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over me. Because I'm a banker without Jehovah. Because I'm a banker without Jehovah. I just wanna say thank you to you for watching all over me. I just wanna say that I'm grateful for fighting all my battles. Whoa, 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 whoa. just wanna say thank you for watching all over me. Hey, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over me. Oh, Papa, I just wanna say thank you.
Papa ne me kunyeli na ne fi na melo boys sekene kai na ebuteli oburo na yan waka choice fuko maybe from nothing we bu ni won bonyenu ebe kampia kwalubaro mesibililu nenu abulo monyo bia wan tolum na street agona picture men na ne buchi men na beat muna chukudi na mwa luga mu legit chimobi nwata ini tukune mezi na beat muna chike oze ma chukuka ijibia chineke bubedike papa wa onye nwolo kwine membo nyiri dike isiki dozie le mono de chomi chijimu be fine moro do is bad.
Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over me. Hey, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over me. Oh, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over me. Can I no more be some more? Can I no more be some more? Can I no more be some more? Only such a balloon to more. Can I no more be some more? Only such a balloon to more. Can I no more be some more? Only such a balloon to more.
Magic beat.
Iko kwame bengeche without Jehovah. Iko kwame fenge meo without Jehovah. I just wanna say thank you to you for watching all over me. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over me. Hey, Papa, I just wanna say thank you for watching all over me.